oath. Remain on your feet. Now this part is
Vice Chancellor, sir. I solemnly undertake and swear the provisions of which are now in force and refrain and clear to so help me God.
a big congratulations to the matriculating students from the 2025-2026 academic session here at the Federal University of Technology, Minna. You just heard the oath administered by the registrar. I would promise to any secrets form accountable and pray all the matriculating students are going to be here. Degrees awarded during know that because so the
other invited guests and of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I warmly welcome you to the 38th matriculation ceremony of this great university. Today's ceremony is both statutory and symbolic. It formally admits you, that is the new students, into the academic community of this prestigious university and marks the beginning of a transformative journey in your lives. I'm particularly delighted that among those taking the matriculating oath today are the pioneer students of the College of Medical Sciences and Health Technology. As I shared during my recent interactive session with you, the establishment of this college represents the realization of a long-cherished vision. It emphasized our unwavering commitment to addressing societal challenges, especially the critical shortage of healthcare professionals and medical technologies in Nigeria. To all our matriculating students, I extend my warmest congratulations to all of you. Your admission into this university is no small achievement. Out of 12,661 candidates who applied through direct entry and post-UTME, 11,107 participated in the screening exercise. From this pool, 8,134 were offered admission. 7,967 accepted the offer, and as of today, 7,400 here is therefore a testament to your merit, resilience, and determination. Though graduation may seem distant, I assure you that time moves swiftly within the university. The years ahead will be filled with learning throughout this journey. Under my leadership, university management remains fully committed to providing a rewarding and enriching academic experience. The Federal University of Technology, Minna, places strong emphasis on innovation, practical training, as both campuses are well equipped with physical and electronic resources, including books, journals, and other scholarly materials. I urge you to make full use of these facilities. You are also encouraged to take advantage of the University Information Technology Services, ITS, in line with global best practices. Most of your lectures will be delivered virtually, except for practical components. While this model may require adjustment, it enhances flexibility and broadness, access to quality instruction. Management remains committed to continuous improvement in this regard. As a University of Technology, we are resolute in advancing scientific and technology excellence. Our modern laboratories, workshops, and well-furnished lecture halls are designed to support effective teaching, learning, and research in a conducive environment. We equally recognize that academic excellence thrives on sound mental and physical health. The university provides standard sporting facilities on both campuses and encourages active participation in sports. Students who excel in sporting activities will receive appropriate recognition and support. For your medical needs, I strongly advise you to register with and utilize the university health services rather than resorting to self-medication or unqualified practitioners. As future scientists, engineers, medical professionals, agriculturalists, technologists, and entrepreneurs, you must understand that character development is as important as academic achievement. The university award degrees only to students who distinguish themselves in both learning and character. You are therefore expected to strictly adhere to the rules and regulation of the university. Examination malpractice, fraud, cultism, drug abuse, violence, and other antisocial behaviors will not be tolerated. These regulations are clearly stated in the student handbook, which you are advised. Students are also required to dress decently in accordance with the approved dress code and maintain discipline at all times. The Student Affairs Division provides trained guidance and counseling to support your personal and academic development, are in place to uphold order and institutional values. Security remains a collective responsibility. I urge you to stay vigilant, report suspicious activities, avoid unauthorized travel, and refrain from frequenting isolated or poorly light areas. Always carry your university identification card, as it is the only recognized means of identification on campus. Student unionism remains a vibrant component of university life. I encourage development and constructive engagement. Off-campus housing, we are actively engaging relevant stakeholders to provide affordable and sustainable solutions to these concerns. Let me conclude by reaffirming that your decision to choose Federal University of Technology, Minna, is a wise one. In the year 2026 Times Higher Education World University Ranking, Minna was ranked 7th best university in Nigeria, top 10 universities in West Africa, and 68 in Africa. The university is also one of only 2 Nigerian universities with A+ institutional accreditation rating. These achievements reflect our commitment to excellence. I urge you to take the habit of independent study. Remember always that there is no easy path to excellence, and hard work remains the surest route to success. On behalf of the University Senate, congratulations to all of you.
We just heard an address by the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Professor Farouk Adamakuta, in which he congratulated the 7,477 matriculating students who successfully have become a member of the university community from well over 11,000 that sought admission. In the Vice Chancellor's address, he particularly singled out the introduction of the School of Medical Sciences and Technology into the fray. To formally declare the matriculation ceremony closed. There you have it. The matriculation ceremony has been officially declared closed. It's usually like this, unlike the convocation. The matriculation is always brief. If you're not here in time, you miss out from the action. So everyone is on their feet now. We're going to be having the national and university anthems, after which dignitaries, stakeholders, principal officers of this university will be filing out from the Suleiman Kumo Convocation Square.
pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my God. Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Procession in reverse order, please. And let's remain standing, please.
Main campus of FUT Minna. This is the outside broadcast of Surge 92.3.
We now see where members of council making their way out of the Suleiman Kumo Convocation Square, followed by principal officers of university. It's been great to be here to see the beautiful faces of matriculating students, their parents, as well as well-wishers. It is officially come to a close, but Search FM will still here on ground and we'll be doing some interact. A critical shortage of manpower in the health sector. He also talked about the strides achieved by the university over the past year, talking about the ranking by the Times Higher Education, which rated FUT Minna as the best specialized university in Nigeria and top 10 in West Africa. So in a bit, I'm going to be handing you over to Junior for interactions. We would like to hear from some parents, from some matriculating students as well. While we congratulate them, we want to, as a station, we want to advise them to abide by the university. The Vice Chancellor talked about the challenge brought about by inadequate spaces in accommodation at the hostel. In that, he also advised students to be security conscious while they are off campus, to avoid frequenting places that are poorly lit, and to report suspicious activities whenever they see any. He also talked about the fact that the university has a number of recreational facilities and assured students who excel in sports that they will be acknowledged and supported by the university. So Professor Adamu Farouk Kuta talked about the need for students to remain focused and purposeful, and that the 38th matriculation ceremony was as statutory as it is symbolic, as it marks the beginning of a transformative journey for the matriculating students. So now you can still listen to us and watch us on Search TV while I hand over to Junior.
Of course, the event will not be complete without interacting with family members as well as students that had now the matriculating students that have now become bona fide members of the university community. Of course, we have parents right here at the voyage of the Convocation Square, and we just want to have a quick conversation. Good morning.
My name is Mr. Ojoy Samuel. I'm from Abuja. I came to attend my daughter's matriculation ceremony today in FUT Minna, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm very happy with what I saw. I'm really, really impressed, and I pray that God Almighty will continue to help the school and will give them more wisdom. And all what the Vice Chancellor has said, I pray they will put them into practice, especially in the area of hostel accommodation, security. We know what is happening in the country at large, and especially in Minna. So we really appreciate if the school management and authority will look into those aspects for us. And also water. My daughter said they don't have water in their hostel, and it's not too ideal, especially for female students. And she also talked the two rigorous exercise they went through their health center when they were trying to do their health screening. I think the school management should please look into it, since the school authority said they are already partnering with some people concerning the school premises. And I would really appreciate, as a parent, if the school management can look into it. Look for partners. Look for the putting our children here who always want the best for the school. And I hope the FUT Minna will keep to their promise and see to it that throughout their learning, these things are done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. That was quite a lot of expectations you have there, most especially from the university itself. I also want to just quickly know, now that you've ruled out quite a lot of expectations that you have of the university, what are some expectations that you have of your own word during your stay in the university?
Yes. I think, like I have told her, I'm really looking forward for her coming out as one of the best in her department. I sang it into her eardrum, making her to understand that our primary aim of coming to this school, it is to acquire nothing less than first class, so that in future it will help her to go higher, because the more she studies, the more she prepares herself. And she even told me that likely this week they are starting with their test, and she's already making preparation for that. And I pray that God Almighty will give her wisdom. I also make sure she's beware of her friends. She should choose her friends wisely. She's new in the environment. She will meet with a lot of people coming from different backgrounds, people having different upbringing, people having a lot of experience from the past. She should know who the daughter of who she is, and she should make sure she stand out in everything in her department, within the school environment.
Absolutely.
That the family will be proud to say, yes, she has made us proud in football.
Of course, that's the expectation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so very much. We are grateful. Of course, that was quite an interesting conversation I had there with him. Of his expectations from the university to this event.
Thank you.
Quick question before you go forward. Is this the first time you're having to travel down that amount of distance for a child's,
Yeah, for a child's ceremony, yes. It is the first time because he's the first.
Ooh.
We had him in
What was
Lagos.
the experience? How did you feel having to do that journey, having to get admitted into the university, coming here to this ceremony, all of this? How does it feel?
But for me, the experience was interesting. You know, in the past, you just discover that you need to know someone to be able to get admission for your child. But by the grace of God, he has been that special child with a special grace.
There's a lot going on already.
For him already, so it was just a smooth journey. But when he had to change, because he was insisting on software engineering, while I was insisting on him staying close to the southwest where we stay. But along the line, the school I wanted for him does not offer the course. And of all the technology school, he had to choose Minna, and I was like, wow. Why is taking you there?
Well, he knows his onions. We are one of the best, if not the best special university in Nigeria.
Because I made up my mind that I won't force anything on any child. So we had to support him for where he has chosen. And then he did the change of the institution. And here we are.
All right, awesome. If you have one sentence to give to him alongside his peers who have now become members of the university community, what would that sentence be?
Yeah, like I always tell him, and I will tell every child, you are here for one purpose, and that is your education. Whatever you build here, I tell him, you will have everyone as your classmate, but all not. So I also wish the same children the same thing. Please, you are here strictly for your education and to build your future. You can have your classmate, but please choose your friends wisely.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really interesting word of advice there. You cannot choose who your classmates are, but of course you can decide who your friends are. All right. Of course, I have quite a lot of persons to interact with this morning. I do have architect Aisha Abdul Kader, who is with the PPDU of the Federal University of Technology, Minna, but now a government appointee a government appointee as it is right now. And she's not standing alone. She got a beautiful daughter here with us, who is also a matriculating student, who is now a bona fide student, whose name has now not been written only in pencil, but now in pen in the Federal University of Technology. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How does it feel today?
It feels great. It feels wonderful anyway, especially for the fact that as an architect, she's also in architecture right now.
You must be proud.
Yes, I am very, very proud indeed. So it's a wonderful feeling anyway, and I hope everybody succeeds at the end of the day and we come back in 5 years to celebrate all of the
Convocation.
Yes.
But she will spend away from you. go along with as they spend this time on this journey?
It's exactly what I told them before they moved into the hostel. I just told them to be representatives of our families. We've trained them, so they are on their own right now, and I hope that training that we gave them is going to be seen in their character in
Alright.
school. They should choose their friends well.
A higher institution. You've been here for a couple of weeks now, at least. Yeah. What are some of the things that you are going to ensure that you put in place to ensure that
going to get anything, and you are supposed to around test. You don't have to start. It's going to be very easy for you.
quick one though? Have you found any other thing other than academics in campus that you're interested in?
No.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully you find and you're able to balance that properly.
Inshallah.
Congratulations, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we've got quite a lot more time. Not beautiful mother and daughter, but we have a beautiful mother and a handsome son this morning. Good morning, Mark. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. 38th Academy Makurdi in Benue State.
Is this the farthest you've gone to celebrate with a word or your child?
Yes, I would say so because he's my number one.
Well, we've got a lot of people with number ones coming through today. But notwithstanding, how does that feel? How does journeying all the way down from Benue to this place, witnessing every of this thing, how has it felt so far?
Because of the hitches on the road, I consider it's an adventure, so it was a nice one. And the place is good. I like the environment I'm seeing here, and the event too was fine. So it's a nice one.
Awesome. So what would you say you would be expecting both from the university community and from him in the course of the next 5 years that he will be here?
I'm not expecting anything much, but I'm just acknowledging. That's all.
That's pretty awesome. Thank you very much. Can we quickly talk to him? Hello, what's your name?
I am Shankula.
How has the journey been so far for you right here on campus?
It has been a little bit tough, but I've been able to push through and work myself out with the best.
Well, I hope that this push through that you just said now is just 3 weeks old, though. You're still 4 years and a couple more months, that's it. But then, what are some of the things that you are already placing on your behind, right? Am I correct? So, and hopefully the guys listening to you are not yet on this.
Choose to do. They should be consistently their dreams, and they should always.
Really interesting. Talking to matriculants themselves, the students, the members of the family. It's been fine to see what the mindset is coming into this point. Let's talk to someone who is quite familiar to myself. The person, the CEO, not just to be here to celebrate with someone who, not just a relation, someone who you're putting through the walks of life already. How does it feel to be celebrated?
Also, I'm happy also to be here because it's a very good thing, very good development. He's here now to lift his knowledge, not just from what he's learning, but also from what he's going to be learning here in school. So there is definitely going to be an upgrade to the knowledge, and that will help him so well. And I'm happy to be here too.
And there's a part where this is a beautiful time, of course, but it also comes with expectations. What are some of the things that hopefully in 5 years' time, maybe in 1 year time, in 3 year time, you want to see have come to fruition from him?
He's known to be somebody who is very smart. So I believe I'm expecting for him to come out with, as a very bright student of this school, of course, and with a very good knowledge. And I believe he must have improved in some ways that will better him for his future that is after here. So I'm expecting him to come out in flying colors and, of course, doing better academically and also offline.
University system where you then get to acquire theoretical knowledge. You do have practical knowledge already. How are you seeing that you make these things gel together so that it can help you, get better?
If I put things in order, if I come to you people to come and see more things, I have more knowledge.
And so far, what the things that you have been coming across so far, do they make sense? Do they add up to you?
Some days you'll be happy, some days.
Of being in the higher institution. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, we have more family members to interact with during the course of take a new dimension, which is father and daughter this time around, which is quite interesting. Good morning, sir. Okay, you're here in Minna. How does it feel to have? I can tell that she's daddy's girl already, right?
Evidently.
How does it feel to be here today?
Well,
Before you answer that, is this the first that you are celebrating?
yes,
The first of this event
Yes.
that you are celebrating. So
For
is
my
she the
child.
first?
That's enabled her to witness this day, a great beginning, and we foresee a glorious future.
But I understand that parents have some of these expectations that you are having of her.
Well, expectation is nothing short of what the millennium have to offer. Learning at this stage requires us, in order for development. We're not operating at a local stage now. The world is a global village. So my expectation is, just like the Vice Chancellor said, expecting that the students also globally will be rated wherever they go by the reason of whatever they take out of this place.
All right, for me, what department are you?
Public health.
Public health. How does it feel to be here today? Home and come and stay in FUT2. Abi, you have not left yet.
I have.
You have. So how does that feel? How does, starting this life away from everybody you've known for the past 10?
Of independence and another step of responsibility for your life.
Okay, good. The responsibility part got my attention, and so that would mean that you do have knowledge of some expectations of you already. Do you know what some of those are?
Yes. Academic excellence and character-wise.
All right, congratulations. For me, I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Well, of course, we are not done with the interviews. We have quite a couple students as well.
I'm Winston. Winston
David. Winston, where did you come in from?
Okay, I came from Abuja.
Oh, so you stay in Abuja? You grew up in Abuja?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
how was
Port Harcourt, but
Is this your first time in MX?
yes, it is.
How does it feel?
Well, it's a big school for starters, but it's really nice. It's actually nice.
Yeah, and things go down. You've attended classes, you've had lectures, and all of that. How has that also come around from you? Transitioning, most especially when you consider transitioning from the point where you have to be in class from morning to night. Now there's you can go by 2 p.m. You have a lecture by 2 p.m. Nobody.
Your own personal decisions, because you be the one to push yourself. But aside that, it's nice because this is where we make the decisions, personal decisions.
Exactly.
Laboratory department.
Ah, that's awesome. So it's home base. How does it feel to be here today? By the way, before you answer that, is this the first that you're celebrating?
It's not the first. This is my third.
This is the third that you are celebrating. Awesome. So let's try we're not trying to
Really good.
Mm.
I really feel very, very good. So my second child, when he did his own matriculation, my first one, he did his own in Kano. I was not opportune to be there.
Mm.
But thank God that I'm seeing this one and I'm very, very happy.
All right, that's awesome to know. So we also like to know. I've spoke about this with almost all of the parents I've spoken to today as regards what you expect from your son, and maybe throwing a word of advice there for himself and his peers who have now become bona fide students of the university.
In short, I've been advising him, not even today. For me, I believe he really knows what to do because I've been instilling that in him, that when you get to school, this is what you should do and this is what you should not do. And I believe by the grace of God that he's following what I've already taught him.
All right, also let's speak to him. Can you introduce yourself? Tell us what department you are.
I'm Bayero Moshood from building department.
All right. You have been interacting with the department already, right?
Yeah.
How has that felt so far? How's that been?
It's a little bit afraid that the system I was used for is like.
This is an attempt to join in the global community as a university. So it's also an opportunity for you to pick up new things, learn new things, and get new knowledge. So that will if there's anything that you've taken in class, maybe in the higher levels that you don't understand, you can easily just go online and find answer to these questions, right? Yeah, those are things that you would definitely lead along the way. And also, now that you've mentioned that, I would expect that that would be one of the things that you hamper or you get to know how to use very well. You get to be comfortable with during your stay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should definitely do that.
Thank you for
All
the
right.
advice.
You're welcome. So what's also your own advice to your peers who are your peers, your mates who have just been matriculated today? What's your advice to them?
My advice is that they should tighten their belt because the system that they were taught is in the lower school is not the system that they'll be taught in this higher school. So I'll just
Congratulations, and I wish you the very best during the course of. What's your name and what department are you?
I think the goal of SAT.
Interacting with students of the Federal University of Technology, Minna, people who are now bona fide students before. What's your name and where did you come in from?
My name is Soul Abisuliat. I come from Boso campus.
So where do you stay?
In Boso campus.
Are you Nigerite?
No, yes, I'm Suleja. I'm from Suleja.
Okay. Is this your first time in Minna, by the way?
Yes.
How does that feel? To be away from home and everybody.
It's very
Thing. What's one advice milestone?
The advice I have for them is them to just, if they are bad influencer, they should face their studies.
As somebody said that the system that they were used to, didn't hear that.
Right. But they call me Nanlop Morris.
Okay. So let's Nanlop Morris.
Sir.
What department are you? Why are you shaking?
LIS.
LIS. So tell me, so far, how has it been?
It has been
The university.
security is effective education.
You can be rest assured that you are safe. We have been safe so far, and we are hopeful that will continue. Thank you so very much. You can make your way now. Let's still continue interacting with members of family as well as students of new students of the Federal University of Technology. Minna. All right, I've had quite a lot of variations this morning. I've had mother and son.
Dorcas Tewasiho. This is the first of
How does it feel? Good to know. I've spoken to especially when he stay on.
I expecting to papers in flying colors. 2-1. He will be able to achieve because even he will excel. And the whole thing was swept. So I'm so happy.
Well, you can be rest assured that when it comes to Federal University of Technology and time, we are very good with it. But let's interact with the big man himself, with the celebrant himself. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Home Kumati Jason.
Okay.
Today's the day that I'll stay and try and.
We are there. How does it feel?
I'm not dated.
Okay, let me. A couple of weeks already in the university, so
very different. Maybe back. I don't do the serious study, which is not what I want. I have to know what to do.
That and that's pretty much it from the matriculation ceremony officially in Penn. And now I want to say a big shout out to Victor, to Paul, Mr. Kyle Deoni Phillips, and over to you right now here on ground.
Subscribe to Search TV on YouTube.
Using the Search Media Foot Minna app. The Search Media app is an all-encompassing app that grants you full access to contents on Search 92.3 FM, Search TV, as well as bypower.ng recording studios. Stream for favorite radio shows 24 hours, 7 days a week from anywhere around the world. Subscribe and follow Search TV for live shows, interviews, and episodes of your favorite shows. The Search Media app gives you access to the ByPower recording studios where you can book our services from audio and video productions, band or solo music recordings, mixing and mastering, voiceovers, independent programs, documentary production, and lots more. Get up-to-date news, announcements, and join our social media platforms with just a click on the Search Media app. You can also check out our interesting features such as how to become a producer, register as an artist, view our programs, get to know our crew members, and how to donate to Search Media. You can also contact us directly via the app through our live studio, call lines, SMS, and WhatsApp to make inquiries about admin and marketing, recording studio, and to give feedback. Download.
You need a view from up above? Want stunning aerial shots for your project, event?